Hey, Nakai.
Hi, Blain.
Hey, no, it's hey, Blain.
Hey, Blain.
Hey, Blain. It's like, hey, Nakai. That was not the chair.
That was the chair.
That was not the chair. She hit me again.
I think it's gonna be a theme.
It's a theme. This is my life.
Your wife beats you.
Yeah. No, okay, what was it? We got chairs.
Yeah.
We got a new little light. It's not super powerful, but it's enough that it's not, you know.
It's gonna make me look pale no matter what.
You are pale no matter what.
Sometimes I have color.
Like when you're sick?
Yeah.
When you're sick, you turn a little green. Like legit green. Like if you get sick, we still have to do the morning show.
I hate you.
I don't know. Actually, it was funny. The note popped in my head this morning when I'm like, hey, Nakai, are you riding? No. Hey, Nakai, do you love me? Are you riding? Will you never ever leave from beside me?
I like it.
Because we ride together.
Till fucking wheels come off, baby.
Yeah. No, do we have like something to...
Actually, I do have something I want to talk about.
Oh, what do you want to talk about?
The police officer in Lethbridge.
Really?
What do you think about it?
I think I've heard enough about it.
But we haven't talked about it.
That's true. Okay, tell everybody who's not from around here what happened.
Okay, so there was a woman who called the police because a baby deer, a fawn, got hit, and it's
There's an injured deer has to be put down.
So they called the police show up, and this officer, instead of...
Not instead of, just what did he do?
Oh, he ran over the deer multiple times before it died.
Yes. And clearly anybody who's ever been hunting or dealt with anything, like, people are like, oh my God, you go hunting? That's so inhumane. No. What homie did was inhumane.
What homie did was inhumane.
You know what I mean?
Because there's video of it, and I couldn't watch the video.
No, I didn't bother watching the video because I don't seek things on the internet that piss me off.
It showed up on my news feed.
I know, it showed up on everybody's news feed, and everybody... This is what I've noticed about it is it's kind of like, oh, okay, something... Oh, geez, that's something. And then when stories get popular and my whole news feed feeds up with people talking about it, it's like, yeah, okay. Because some people make good points.
Yes.
Some people... In the words of Jack Nicholson from '89 Batman as the Joker... This town needs an enema. And that's what I found it was. It's like, oh, like somebody, what did I see? Well, I think the only logical thing to do is to wound this officer, run over him with a car multiple. Don't run over. Like, no, okay? It was,
Your voice.
Sorry. The guy should be, like, the guy's a fucking asshole.
Yes. I think the other thing that kind of pisses me off about the whole situation is he has been suspended with pay.
Well,
and I understand because
that's the way that works, right?
Well,
but
the
I mean,
whole
at the same,
union and
yeah. But I mean, the thing is, okay, there isn't here's how I honestly feel about it. I mean, an injured deer, there are way better ways, way more efficient ways. And like I don't know if this guy was like Billy Bob, like, woo! Or if he just thought this was the best. But I mean, like, regardless, I'm not going to say it's just a deer, but the crusading on Facebook is getting fucking old.
I agree. However...
And I know...
Okay, let me make my point. However, it is still animal cruelty.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And whether he was unaware or... Because it turns out he didn't want to do the paperwork that came with discharging his weapon.
I was wondering why he didn't just...
Yeah, he didn't want to do the paperwork that came along with discharging his weapon. Which, okay, if you don't want to discharge your weapon, call bylaw, get them to pick it up, take it to the SPCA. Where they can dispose of the...
Well, and don't they have some kind of blade?
idea.
Because that's the one way a lot of hunters will do it. I mean, I haven't met any, but I've heard about it, where they will just go slit the throat and
let it bleed out.
And it doesn't take long.
No. Well, especially when it's a baby.
Yeah. But I mean, it is one of those things. It's like, yes, that was literally the worst way you could have dealt with it.
It is. And I think, yeah, I agree that there's too many people on their soapbox trying to stand up for this baby deer, but at the same time, this guy does need to be, like...
This guy needs to, literally, you know what this guy needs to be? He needs to be grabbed by the head and shaken.
Yes.
Because, no, that is, now...
It was the wrong way to deal with it. There are too many people who are getting all preachy about it. Yes, I agree. But some people just need a swift kick in the ass, because that's...
Now, where this comes in, okay, the cop, because his job's on the line, at least according to everybody who goes to change.org. Whatever.
Well, there's also
yeah, that's where the petition is on change.org. That's not what you were going to say.
No.
Sorry.
There is a demonstration? No. Protest.
See, you're like, let me say what I'm going to say. You don't even know what you're going to say.
There's a protest scheduled for today in front of the police station.
Okay, we got better shit to do with our lives, people. I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, now, fair enough.
All right, we got to wrap this up. I got to go to work.
Okay, on the line, I got to say, if this is the way that this guy dealt with this situation, I don't know if I feel safe with him serving and protecting me.
And I think that's the whole point of the protest, is the fact that...
I agree. And if you're going to protest, or if you're going to illustrate your point, at least kind of, other than, you're just bloodthirsty for you saw something on the internet, pissed you off, that you want heads to roll. That's just how I feel about this stuff. Is like, logically, yes. I mean, this guy needs to be evaluated as a police officer if this is how he deals with that situation. Yada, yada, yada. You've got to go to work. I got to edit this video. Let us know what you think about the new setup.
I got to go to work.
All right. You know what they say, folks? What do they say? Weekdays I wake up grumpy. Weekends I let her sleep in. Ow.